First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard.
On 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Already here, they're audible to something else. They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Cougar night. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, You saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll set up to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cougar like 70. Buffalo 8. 70 Lions. 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw here. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 45-yard punt for their turn. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Short throw caught by Bowers. You talk about this Lions defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
3rd and 2. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Thornton, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Ready up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to the left side where he's got balance. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll drop the throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Viking 18. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
And the Raider first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
He finds his man complete. That's Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Next to score, Raiders 7, Lions nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the... Call it the 21.
Yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
43 rail. Black Ultra. Edo Blue.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Medina. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 30, clock.
Now they'll change things up.
Set, cut.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Red, black 40. Ready?
To the air is Rattler. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
17 yards.
A nice pickup of 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Striker, 3-3. Hut, hut.
Up the middle here, it's Lewis. Looking for the seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On the double.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
52 black, white, 150, green. Green jack. Black shot. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Gregory Russo able to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Second down pass, intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. 45, claws red. Set, cut.
Here's Rattler. For Kidder here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Black, 95. Blue striker. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Down. Yellow, 22. Needle blue. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. And his throw is incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Down the field, he's got no. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here we go. Here we go. 6, red, 30 left. Slice blue. Set.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
On the double.
2nd down and 6 now.
Ready, ready. Blaster, 6.
Rattler wants to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
52 blue. Set.
Rattler going to look to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Raiders.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end. For a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On first down, it's Genty. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second and 4. They'll get this out to Genty. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go. Here's Genty. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step in.
This is caught inside the 15. 39 yards there, a big one.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set, ready. Black 40. 52 blaster.
Under 10.
Set, go.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Rattler. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I know that play went for no yardage, all right? But I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, whoever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher. So sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor. But on that play, give credit to the defensive guys.
Black Ultra. Needle blue. Smash red. Ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Raiders 10.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's a toss to Genty, headed right.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by
no gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play.
They're losing here in the third quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, bust a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
Yeah, and while it didn't work, I really can't fault them for trying it. You and I have talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was the place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Go red. Yellow, go. Fight, 60. Last one. Hut.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Touchdown!
Dante Thornton,
44 yards.
and the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Lions 17.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
This 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Seal, black. 6, mega. Set.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
52, here we go, set. Set.
And Rattler, he'll throw again.
Dumps it off to Lewis. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
33, yellow. Hut, hut.
To the air is Rattler. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes. forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Red 38. Black shot. Fury, yellow. Ready.
To the air once more is Rattler. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
Working downfield, he's got Fulton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And not much happening on the return as they get to... to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside
the 30. 51 yards. The game on the
They
way.
need to score and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. That is incomplete.
Incomplete from the
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Fresno, Fresno. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th
That
down.
means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Bates' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
19 Tiger,
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Las Vegas, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.